What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey.
I'm your host, Chris.
And like I said, you watching your favorite show, Get a Bucket. How's everything with you, bro?
My dog. What's going on, boss?
Not much, man. Same old, same old. Listen,
It's been a minute.
been a little second. It's been a little second. Let's go ahead and get it all popping because they know how it goes, right? Today is the motivation segment. So what you got for us today, Chris?
Mine is your soul will grow every time you try at something new. So, promise up with that. Like, if you move to a different city or like a different country, it's going to take some time to learn and grow with a whole brain environment. Same thing as sports. It's business. People get traded. People get at least to go to a whole different team. So like you gotta get used to your mind and to adjust into a whole another situation.
Okay. I like that one. I like that one. Mine, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be about planning. Recently, and actually I had to change this on the fly, but you know, I had something that happened recently where I didn't do the best plan, right? I had more of an idea, and the reason why I say that is because I didn't dot all my I's, cross all my T's. So I just wanted to put that out there, and again, emphasize planning. It's very important because I kind of dropped the ball, right? But it's also motivating me to make sure that I plan going forward and don't drop the ball. So I encourage you all to learn from my mistake, and hopefully you all can thrive. So whether you're a GM, you know what I'm saying? Or anybody out there, you can definitely learn from my mistakes because you got to plan. It's very important. But hopefully that's motivating to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Um, Speaking of planning, right? Because this is a show. This is a show. Gonna have to switch it over to the trivia segment. You ready?
Yes, sir. We
All
are.
right. Are they? Are you think they good though? They ready?
I don't think so yet, but they should be ready.
I'm about to say it is what it is. Cause we here now.
Yes, sir.
Um, I mean,
You want me to start it off?
go ahead. I mean,
Okay,
I'm ready.
yes, sir. Okay. Who is the first African American drafted and signed an NBA contract?
I'm forgetting Buddy's name. I'm gonna just say I don't remember. Oh my god, disgusting word. Who is it?
Chuck Cooper.
Mm, I was gonna get them out. See, I was okay. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at I only. Okay, all right, that's cool. That's a good one. Shout out to
Okay,
Chuck. Shout out to Mr. Cooper. You know what I'm saying? No relation. No relation.
that's true.
Um, Let me see here. All right, Clay Thompson. Right? He beat someone's record.
Mm-hmm.
Right, scoring 37 points in a
In a
quarter.
quarter.
In a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Whose record did he beat?
Georgia's own, the human highlighter at Dominic Wilkins. And if I'm correct, he scored 32 points in a quarter.
Mm, so you would be a little wrong.
How many points I'm off?
Well, it's actually a person because you said 32. That's cool. Just ain't horseshoes. You was close though. George Gervin
Damn,
had 33.
damn, damn, damn,
You know,
damn,
it'd be like
damn.
that sometimes. But shout out to Clay though, because that man got 37 points. 37 of them things. So, yeah. What you got for us?
My next one is what is the original name of the NBA?
You mean like the National Basketball League? Thought I ain't know that, boy.
Is the Basketball Association of America.
Wait, it's not the NBL? Oh, that's filthy. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay. All right. Damn, it's called what again?
The Basketball Association of America.
Someone fact check him on that one. 'Cause I swear it was the National Basketball League. If you lying to me, we gonna scrap. You know them UNC Tar Heels, they be cheating. All right, that okay. So That's a good one. All right, let's see if I can get one. Who's the what's the not who? What's the lowest seed in the playoffs, right? In the course in the playoffs
Mm-hmm.
to win an NBA championship. Not who, what? What number?
I know somebody from the 90s.
Just say a name, boy.
I want to say the Detroit Pistons in '04.
So no, it was the
The
Houston
Houston
Rockets.
Rockets,
They were the sixth seed.
the sixth seed, when
Yeah.
they beat
Yeah, that's when they swept. It's when they swept the
Orlando
Magic.
Magic.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's when
Okay.
they swept them. That's when
Okay.
they swept them. So, but no, it was close. That was close again. Too bad this ain't horseshoes. So what you got for us?
Okay. Who was the first ABA franchise that merged over to the NBA and won the NBA title?
Okay, because in I mean, I feel like today we messing up on these questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
We messing up. It's a little French right there. Shout out to the Spurs. That's my answer. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes, it
sir.
is.
Shout out to Wimby and them boys.
Yes,
Spurs is that,
yes,
ain't
it
you?
is. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
it
the
is.
first team. So yeah. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Um,
And crazy enough, they are the only NBA team to ever won the title. The Pacers, so so the Pacers won NBA titles,
they
but
didn't win an NBA title.
never
Yeah,
won the NBA
they
title.
could be. I mean, it was close, but again, too
They
bad
lost
this
to
ain't.
us.
Too bad this ain't horseshoes.
You-
But let's see if you can get a W today, brother.
Okay,
Who got the most career blocks
in the
in the
finals,
NBA finals? Like not in one game,
but
but
no,
in all the times they've gone to the NBA finals.
I want to say Hakeem, but I know I'm wrong, and I bet you is a Bill Russell.
Okay. Well, the first answer rhymed with the answer. It was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and
Shit.
he got 116 of them die. So again, shout out to Kareem. You know what I'm saying? He got there a hell of a lot of times, so he was blocking a lot of shots. It's only fair. It's only fair to
It's
guess him. It's
fair,
only it's only
fair,
it's only fair to
fair,
guess him.
fair.
I feel like that's a good amount of questions there. I feel like that's
Yeah,
a good
that
amount of
is.
questions there.
That is.
Um, I won that round.
You
It's cool
did,
though. It's fine. It's dandy.
but
Like he's won a couple before me too though, so it's cool. I'm curious how many they got though. I bet you they ain't getting not one right. I
not
bet
one,
you. I
not one.
bet you. But comment your answers below and let's see what happened. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you did. But we're gonna take a quick hiatus, pay some bills, because when we come back, we got some more hoops to talk about. Is that good with you?
I'm good with that.
All right, that's a bet. That's a bet. We'll be back after a moment from our sponsors.
Hooping is an activity that can be enjoyed by all. It's a team game about getting and stopping buckets. Everyone's always rushing to the goal. Well, make sure to rush and watch Team Gold Rush, one of the best teams in the Special Olympics of Virginia. Team Gold Rush even has former NBA All-Star participants on the team. Clearly, they've struck gold. Ready to suit up and practice? I know. We talking about practice. Not a game, not a game. We talking about practice. Practice still makes perfect. So when the opponent starts hitting their shots, Team Gold Rush can bounce back due to their training. Remember, offense sells tickets and defense wins championships. Watch us get a bucket and rush for the gold. We aim to be that gold standard. So want a team where you can win and have fun? Team Gold Rush is your number one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, look, we're back, right? Y'all know how this goes. It's the wacky segment. He usually don't be saying a daggone thing. It's usually my segment. So with that being said, right, let's see what we got here on the screen. Oh, listen, okay. Get up. Y'all were lying y'all asses off. Like, listen, they said, and I quote, Luka hasn't had a teammate to shoot 40% from three in his career. Chris, do you know that I had to actually do my own research and look and find just who, if that was true, what happened? Because that don't sound right, right?
They
And
don't.
so when I sat up there and I found out who actually shot what, listen to just listen to the names, though, please.
Put
So we got here in 2019, Ryan Brokoff on 2 attempts per game shot 41%. Daryl Mackin or Daryl Macon, I'm sorry, 1 attempt,
100%.
no, 46%. We
Okay.
rounding up. Now let's go to 2020 because you don't have to count those. I don't even know them. I don't know them like that, right? Let's go to 2020, shall we? Seth Curry, 5 attempts, 45%. Let's just stop right there. They said he's never had one person in his career. I just listed off three, but let's not count the first two. Let's just count Seth, right? How about Courtney Lee? Same season, 45% on 5 attempts. That's a respectable amount. How about Trey Burke? 43%, 5% like on 5 attempts. That's three players in one season. Every season, this man has had 40% someone shooting 40% from three on his team. But Get Up wanted to lie to you. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to stop following ESPN so damn much because they do lie. Another case in point, they also steal. Reason why I say that, they posted something on their page talking about the Celtics sell ticks, right? Here's the crazy thing. Months ago, I had already said that to my boys a couple of times, and I told that to people in public. So they have clearly been stealing, but I would have been cool with it. They just didn't want to cite their sources. That's my thing. So ESPN, I'm personally not rocking with y'all right now. Y'all a little trifling. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish y'all would do a little bit better because this is piss poor. This is piss poor. Now, listen, I know a couple of y'all have been talking about the draft, right? Y'all see the basketball that I'm rocking with, right? So you know it's gonna be Duke related. Jared McCain, okay, he's been getting a little slander, a little hate for his dances on TikTok. And I get it. Okay, cool. Maybe some of y'all don't rock to the what's it, Katy Perry songs that he listened to. I have many concerts my damn self to Megan Trainor. Like she be singing her tail off. Her albums be top notch. Like whoops, you messed up. Da 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 da. Like I'm okay with Jared sitting up here getting his TikTok on, doing his dances. Because you know what, Buddy was hooping his ass off. So maybe y'all should focus more so him on the court. Worry about him on the court than him on TikTok. Because Juju Smith-Schuster, hey, if he was on the field producing, you couldn't really have said too much. That's all I'm saying. You got to pay attention. Then, listen, right? I've talked about the NBA game growing. The WNBA game is growing as well. Listen, shout out to
7-3.
Zhang Ziyu, okay? Like 7-3,
7-3.
ladies and gentlemen. When she gets to the WNBA,
She'll be 7-6.
yeah, like dog, like, do you understand? It's gonna be so easy for her to score. All she gotta do is be healthy, and she's gonna have a double. I mean, a triple double, actually, possibly, because she can easily get 10 rebounds and 10 assists, and as long as her players are shooting and hitting, they good. So the WNBA is literally growing. So the first, Brittany Griner will not be the tallest person. That's going to be wild because we've been saying that for quite some time. So I'm very happy for the WNBA. Then I don't know if y'all are fans of the show Martin, right? But there's a player on the Heat by the name Drew Smith that looks smack like the Santa Claus who was holding everyone hostage because he had a bomb vest on, right? He looked smack like Buddy. I had to bring that up because that came up in one of my group chats, and I'm like, yo, I noticed the comparison. Like I had to bring that up. I hope y'all see it too. Shout out to Drew Smith. I hope you do wonders in the NBA, man, because your daddy had a wonderful acting career. I liked him in a couple of shows. I swear that's his daddy. Y'all are somewhat related, I promise you. And then finally, I I gotta bring up the Knicks again, and I hate to do it, not really, but like Hartenstein, right? Buddy just got paid. Shout out to you. My question, though, my question is who's more upset, the MVP and Jalen Brunson, who does not have the same paper. That's right. Isaiah Hartenstein gets paid more money than Jalen Brunson, one of the NBA MVP candidates. Should he be more upset, or should Mitchell Robinson be upset? Because he's the first rookie to be extended since like what, 98? And people aren't talking about him. People aren't admiring him. People aren't loving him in New York like that. So again, I'm thinking, who's more upset? The MVP or the guy who's been kept around the longest for quite some time? I don't know. I feel like though, as Knicks fans, I automatically got to throw that in the Wacky segment just because y'all are hating, and I get it, right? Isaiah was hooping, but y'all still got players to worry about. Show them some love. That's all I'm saying. Knicks fans, y'all whack. What'd you think so far? Was that
Every
good?
damn thing was funny as hell.
Okay.
Every damn thing was funny as hell.
All
My
right.
favorite one that was funny was old girl from China. 7-3. Ladies and gentlemen, we see 7+ players in the men's. We ain't never seen no damn 7-3 player in the women's league.
She's about to run this league
And she,
ragged. And
Caitlin who?
hey,
Angel who?
and don't let her have hops. Oh my God.
Dog.
It's bro. I'm talking bodies. Most entertaining person to ever come into the WNBA. Especially if she got a little range, and it seemed like she had decent form too.
she got
Yeah,
decent
that
form.
that was all right. That was all right. So she might change the game. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
That,
But let's
that's a good one,
yeah,
bro.
appreciate you. So y'all definitely comment below what y'all thought about the Wacky segment. But we're gonna go ahead and transition on to the throwbacks. Now I done all my talking, right? So I'm gonna take a quick little hiatus. Chris, what you got for us on today's throwback?
You know what? We can say the last two for later. It would not be honor, and we would be a disrespectful if us two Laker fans, us NBA fans, and us who hoop fans, if we did not acknowledge and show and give a respect to the late great, the logo, the West Virginia boy on Jerry West. What he did to the league, it would never ever be a duplicated ever again. Got a title, was Finals MVP, and this team did not win the damn thing at all. Was the head coach for the Lakers, was the maestro of the Showtime days, and also was the helper to give both Shaq and Kobe to the Lakers. I ain't gonna say no more. I mean, I'm gonna let my a partner in crime take over because the the man got a list 4 days.
Um, for Jerry, right? I think a lot of people know I'm a huge Kobe Bryant fan. And I have to thank Jerry because if he didn't have the guts to draft a high school kid,
We
I I I might have been another team's fan or whatever the case may be, or maybe I didn't even see Kobe at that time.
That's true.
But the fact that he took a chance on him, I've always admired Jerry West for that,
Absolutely.
especially when I learned that happened. Um, just reading off his accolades, right? 14-time All Star, assist champion, scoring champion, NBA champion, 12-time All NBA, 5-time All Defense,
Mm-hmm.
Finals MVP, and again, he lost.
Mm-hmm.
All Star MVP, part of
Mm-hmm.
the 75 NBA team. The man had a career average of 27 points per game, 6 rebounds, 7 assists on 47 field goal shooting percentage, and 81% free throw. And it's not talked about enough, but Jerry definitely could have had 2 championships, possibly more. But there was definitely a title where he hits a very half court close shot And in today's game, that would have been a three, and that wins the game for them. So again, I I I think Jerry West was a phenomenal player. Will be missed tremendously. Um,
But he was a hell of a GM,
mm-hmm,
a hell of a
mm-hmm,
GM.
mm-hmm. I mean, we rattled off three titles. That was because of him. He played a part in the Warriors.
Yes, he
So I
did.
mean,
And the
you got
Clippers.
mm, so you got to tip your cap to him because outside the Clippers, everybody breeded some titles, but at least the Clippers formed up into a relevant team too. So you got to tip your cap to Jerry for that. But yeah, nah, Jerry was a phenomenal player. GM will will miss him greatly. Um, that was a wonderful one, and
Like,
that was a good one. Yeah,
yeah.
that was good. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we had to end it off on a great one. But when we come back, though, right, we got some more hoops to talk about. Y'all know how this goes. So we'll be back after a moment from our sponsors.
Sports is one of the few things that genuinely connects us together. Whether with coworkers, friends, family, we all love the entertainment. Well, here on Get a Bucket, my goal is to talk about sports and its cultural impact. The WNBA, for example. The WNBA is loads of entertainment. From the new rookies battling, displaying their skill sets, and preparing to take the league by storm, to the Titans and the MVPs of the league clashing for battles we'll always remember. From imagining the soon-to-be possibilities to admiring and treasuring the finales. Get a Bucket is a platform where other sports analysts, hoopers, coaches, and fans of the show come and talk about the WNBA, both negatives and positives. So if you haven't, take a quick peek. At the very least, you'll have a good time. Remember, sports is one of the few things that genuinely connects us together. So please, tune in and stay connected.
And we are back. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the best part of the show. Your favorite, mine's favorite. I don't know about his favorite, but sometimes you like it, sometimes you don't. But we'll see today if I can sway his predictions. So 1v1, Max Johnson versus Luka Doncic. Who you got?
That's I can't. I hate you. I hate you so much.
You've been taking jabs at me, so
I made one simple request. I don't like you no more. Oh, all right. So Magic versus Magic. Magic versus Magic. um, I'm gonna get spicy. I'm gonna get spicy and say Magic Johnson. Now he's known for a passer, known as a passer. But I've also seen Buddy get a bucket, and I've also seen Buddy guard the interior pretty solidly. Now, I hear if anybody wants to say that Luka, can get a bucket on the perimeter, I hear you. And I've seen people say that Magic can't defend on the perimeter. I do think Magic is lanky enough, and I don't trust Luka off. I don't trust Luka shooting as well on Magic. Now maybe this now again, maybe I'm being a little optimistic here. But again, I'm thinking from a strength perspective, from a length perspective, we can alter the shot. I saw Derek. I'm not Derek. I'm sorry. Who was it? I saw. I saw sometimes with lanky players like Vanderbilt, although he could back him down, right? His length sometimes did affect his shot. So again, for me, I got to think along that line and know also that Magic did go up against some bigs that were pretty strong. So that means Magic's pretty strong. So I'm going to say Magic, even though the skill of today could help Luka out. But who you got?
I got Luca.
Mm.
Only because like at the points they just say like he's a better 3-point shooter than Magic and a better dropper than Magic. Just a tab, but the one thing Magic don't have but Luca have is strength in the post. He he can try to back him down, but he got he got he got the footwork where like he can make magic plays some type of a defense.
So let me ask you this, right? let's say Magic's able to get Luka to a spot where and Magic's on offense, he's able to put his back to the basket and then hit that little baby hook. Luka's not stopping that or
Oh
blocking
no.
that. So
No.
what if he's just hitting it like that, and then Luka's not hitting the three ball the way he would want to? I mean, is there's I mean, again, one on one is you on the island, so you got to move them puppies, and if the shooter just missed, he just missed sometimes. But let's say he not hitting that game. I'm just saying I can see a world where again Magic contests, Luka's not hitting. Magic's able to drive. I mean, he's not the best shooter, but he's gotten the job done. Five-time champion. I hear you on the team again, known as a passer. I think he can get a bucket, but I'm not mad at you on Luka either because he has cooked quite a few players. So I mean, we can try to say Magic's no Kawhi, but Luka did dog him. So I mean, I do hear you on that. Now I'm curious. I'm sure they're going to agree with you on this whole Luca thing. So I'm curious what the slander is they're going to be saying. No, me, I'm trying to help out my man Magic. Damn. But all right, so what's the 3v3 next though? Or is it a 3v3?
Yes, it is a
Okay,
three for
I
three.
be assuming sometimes. Okay, you got to ask.
Now we're not. So we're not doing the NBA at 3v3. We're doing NBA players that was in college at 3v3.
Mm,
So Memphis, Derrick Rose,
mm,
UK, AD,
mm,
UK, Boogie Cousins versus Russell Westbrook at UCLA,
mm,
KD, Texas,
mm.
and UConn, Andre Drummond. Who you got?
I need time to think. Who are you going with? You got.
I'm going with the first one because at that time, nobody wasn't quicker in the game in college during that time than Derrick Rose. AD in his only year in college, won the national title. Won the national title by playing defense. And that was the AD that we saw in college. We should be seeing in the league playing defense. He have his games, he have his moments. Cool. But that's for that. Boogie.
I was about to say. I
Boogie.
was about to say that would be my reason, if anything.
Boogie.
Because I agree. Team one wins it. Um, but at the same time, you said a couple things about the teams, and I got to fight for team two on this one just to play devil's advocate. Again, my answer is team one, but team two, Russell Westbrook, UCLA, he's competitive enough with
Yes.
Derrick Rose.
Yes.
Then I have Kevin Durant, who respectfully, I hear you on Anthony Davis. I don't think he's stopping KD. Um, Maybe on the physical aspect, AD can get a little more physical with him,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think again he's stopping KD. And then Andre Drummond, if I just need my center to rebound, set screens, I
And
can
block
put
shots.
I can now try to have a mismatch where Boogie has to guard Kevin Durant or AD has to guard Kevin Durant and Drummond is just going to be the rebounder. So it when I have a set that's already defined and everybody knows their roles, like Drummond got picked as one of the top picks and said that he was going to be one
Yes.
of the best rebounders, and he's actually proven to be one of the best
Best
rebounders in the
rebounders.
league's history. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's a factual statement. So I got someone like that for Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, and Russ can match D Rose athleticism. That's a solid 3v3 right there. But again, the thing that leans the thing that tips the scale for me is Boogie, just because of his offensive prowess, his defensive capabilities at the time. Like it's good enough. You pair that with Anthony Davis, I think that's going to usurp what Kevin Durant brings. But I mean, Team Two definitely has a solid
Oh,
shot
they
at
do.
beating
They
Team
do.
One.
They
So
do.
that was a good one. I'm definitely curious which team y'all pick as well. Do y'all side with us or do y'all pick Team Two? I mean, we did provide a case, so y'all comment below. What's your last one?
My last one, 5v5.
Mm,
We're doing states. Team Florida. Agent Zero. Oh, Gilbert Arenas, Mitch Richmond, Tracy McGrady, Artis Gilmore, David Robinson versus Team Pennsylvania, Pistol Pete, Kyle Lowry, Kobe, Paul, Paul Ejira, and Wilton Stilt Chamberlain.
Mm, that's tough. Who you going with?
I got Florida only because Artist Gilmore, a Hall of Fame center, and Dad Robinson, another Hall of Fame center. Claude Delane, you got T Mac, one of the best freaking natures the league has ever seen. And of course, Mitch Richmond, one of the best pure, pure, pure shooters, underrated pure shooters that we ever seen. And of course, Gilbert. Ain't no more to say. Minus him being corny, I say corny on his podcast, but like as a hooper, he, what if? And that's all I'm going to say. Gilbert also can and get a bucket. He can run your team, and he can also can talk shit into your face. Who you got?
All right. So, because I had to think about these squads that you just created randomly. Um, I don't understand why you couldn't add more height for Team PA because you essentially got Wilt Chamberlain and then everybody else is 6'6" and below. So, yeah, that I thought was kind of filthy. But when I let me, cause I gotta make sure. Yeah, P was 6'5", bro. That's disgusting. Um, but when I think about everybody on the squad, if we're talking about if you're talking about a series, it's gonna be an uphill battle. If I'm talking about a game, I have a case for Team PA because Wilt could arguably be the best athlete on the floor. So there's no definitive proof that David Robinson is going to outclass Wilt. And you can say the same thing for Wilt, but I think Wilt could be a little tall. They're around the same height, long story short. But Wilt was dominant in his era.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that might have held up when David Robinson played too. Like I think Wilt might have gotten the better of David Robinson, but David Robinson is no slouch. Then we got to talk about basically Kobe going up against
T Mac.
no Artist Gilmore, because again you have the power forward slot open. So like that's why I said this team is filthy. But if I have enough shooting, which I do, Kobe can hit the mid range. I got Kyle Lowry, Paul Arzen, who can hopefully give me a bucket on the perimeter now. I think he can. We'll see. Like we got enough shooting, we got enough scoring that can y'all stop them scoring wise? Because okay, Gilbert Arenas can score, Mitch can shoot, yes, Tracy can, but the bigs can't.
That's
And
true.
again, Wilt can at least defend and rebound.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a world where, and I've seen this happen at the gym, where enough of your shooters, you don't have to be the biggest team. You just got to have the best execution.
Amen.
And a lot
Amen.
of these players can execute pretty well.
Amen.
And Kyle Lowry can hustle too. Like, so there's a reason why Team PA could win. But try to make these a little fair on height because that was filthy work. Like, that, oh my God. At least you gave him Wilt. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. That's wild. That's wild. But I'm curious what y'all think too. They also might be wondering who in the world is Paul Arzen. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
He's a
yeah,
Hall of
y'all,
Fame and check him out.
but so y'all might, if y'all seen the highlights, buddy about 6'4", right? A good Hall of Famer. But we'll maybe throw him for a throwback one of these days. But I mean that's about all the time we got, ladies and gentlemen. You got anything you want to say before we close up shop?
You throw jabs at me, so I gotta throw jabs and back at you. But no, all jokes aside, like it was a good episode. I always, 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 always love it being on here. Anything that you want to say before we close up shop, sir?
Nah. I hope you all enjoyed the wonderful episode, right? Please like, subscribe, comment, tell anybody who's anybody about the show. My name is Trey.
I'm your boy Chris.
And we're the host of Get a Bucket. Hope you all having a good one. Take care.
did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I gotta go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah,